Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. Hey everyone! Today we're diving into one of the most subtle yet exciting topics, the signs that a woman is secretly attracted to you. Because let's face it, sometimes attraction isn't always a neon sign. It's a whispered word, a stolen glance, a feeling in the air. A woman might give off subtle signals that she likes you, but is trying to keep it under wraps. Maybe she's shy, maybe she's playing it cool, or maybe she's not even consciously aware of it herself. But trust me, those signals are there if you know what to look for. And that's what we're here to uncover today. In this video, we're going to break down the key signs that show she's into you, even if she's trying not to make it too obvious. Pay attention to these because they can help you understand what's really going on beneath the surface. And who knows, maybe even give you the confidence to make a move. This first sign is a classic for a reason. It's one of those subtle yet unmistakable signals that can tell you a lot about what someone is feeling. Have you ever caught a woman looking at you when you're not looking? It's not just a fleeting glance, but something more deliberate. And I don't mean a quick glance, I mean really looking like she's trying to figure something out, as if she's lost in thought while observing you. That, my friends, is a woman who's intrigued. She's curious about you, and she's trying to understand you better. Think about it. When we're attracted to someone, we can't help but steal little glances their way. It's almost like an involuntary reaction. It's like our eyes are drawn to them like a magnet. We find ourselves looking at them without even realizing it. We want to look at them, study their features, their smile, the way they move. Every little detail becomes fascinating. But here's the thing, when a woman is trying to keep her attraction under wraps, she's not going to want to get caught staring. She'll be cautious, so she'll sneak peeks when she thinks you're not paying attention. It's a way to admire you without being too obvious. She might look away quickly if you catch her eye, or pretend she was looking at something else. It's a classic move to avoid embarrassment. This is where you have to pay attention to your spidey senses, be aware of your surroundings and the people in them. If you notice that a woman seems to be looking at you a lot when you're not looking directly at her, it's a good sign she's interested. It's a subtle but telling sign. Don't be afraid to make eye contact and smile. It's a simple gesture that can convey a lot of warmth and openness. You might just find that she smiles back. And that, my friends, is the beginning of a beautiful connection. A smile can be the first step towards something more. Her body language opens up when you're around. Our bodies are incredibly expressive, even when we're trying to hide our feelings. They often reveal more than our words ever could. When a woman is attracted to you, her body language will subtly shift when you enter the room. These changes might be small, but they are significant. It's like a flower opening up to the sun, gradually revealing its beauty and warmth. One of the biggest giveaways? Her body will turn towards you. This is a clear sign that she's interested and wants to engage with you. She'll angle her shoulders, her hips, even her feet in your direction. These subtle shifts are her way of aligning herself with you. It's a subconscious way of saying, I'm interested in you. I'm paying attention to you. Her body is communicating what her words might not. You might also notice that she starts playing with her hair when you're around. This is a classic sign of attraction and nervousness. She might twirl a strand around her finger, a gesture that can be both flirtatious and soothing. Tuck it behind her ear, which can be a way of exposing her face more to you, or brush it away from her face, clearing the way for better eye contact. It's a way of drawing attention to herself, and it's often a sign of nervousness, which, let's be honest, is a good thing when it comes to attraction. Nervousness can indicate that she cares about the impression she's making. Another telltale sign is if she starts mirroring your movements. This is a powerful indicator of rapport and connection. This is called mirroring, and it's something we do unconsciously when we're feeling a connection with someone. It's a way of building a silent bond. So if you notice that she takes a sip of her drink after you do, it's a subtle sign that she's in sync with you. Or crosses her legs after you cross yours, she's mirroring your actions, showing that she's comfortable and connected. It's a good sign that she's on the same wavelength as you. These small, almost imperceptible actions can speak volumes about her feelings. When a woman is attracted to you, she'll find excuses to be in your orbit. She might not even realize she's doing it, but she'll gravitate towards you like a moth to a flame. If you're at a party, she might position herself near you in a group conversation, or she might accidentally bump into you while getting a drink or chatting with friends. These little coincidences are often her way of getting closer to you and creating opportunities for interaction. Pay attention to how she reacts when you move closer to her too. Does she lean in? Does she stay put? Or does she back away? If she's interested, she'll welcome your presence and might even find ways to close the gap between you even further. This could be something as simple as letting her arm brush against yours, or moving her purse to give you more space to sit down. These subtle gestures speak volumes about her comfort level and her desire to be closer to you. Chapter 4. She teases you playfully. Remember back in grade school, when that kid who had a crush on you would pull your pigtails or call you names on the playground? Well, guess what? Some things never change. Okay, maybe the methods evolve a bit, but the underlying principle remains the same. Playful teasing is a classic sign of attraction, and it's something that women often use to flirt without being too overt. This could involve lighthearted banter, making fun of your jokes, in a good way of course, or challenging your opinions. She might even give you a playful shove or a punch on the arm. The key here is that it's all in good fun. There's a lightness to her teasing, a twinkle in her eye that lets you know she doesn't mean anything by it. In fact, this kind of playful back and forth can be a great way to build rapport and create a flirty, fun dynamic between you. So don't be afraid to tease her back and keep the playful energy going. Chapter 5. She remembers the little things. When a woman is attracted to you, she's paying attention. And I don't just mean to the words you say, but to the little details that most people wouldn't even notice. She might remember that you mentioned you had a big presentation at work and ask you how it went. Or she might recall that you're a huge fan of a certain band and send you a link to their latest song. These small gestures show that she's listening to you, that she cares about what's going on in your life, and that she's making an effort to store away information about you. Think about it. We don't go around remembering every little detail about every person we meet. We reserve that kind of mental energy for the people who are important to us, the people we want to impress and connect with on a deeper level. So if a woman remembers seemingly insignificant details about you, it's a clear sign that she's interested and wants you to know that she sees you, she hears you, and she remembers you. Chapter 6. She mirrors your movements. We've already touched on this briefly, but mirroring is such a powerful sign of attraction that it deserves its own chapter. It's a fascinating phenomenon that goes beyond mere imitation. Remember, when we're attracted to someone, we subconsciously start to mimic their behavior. This is not something we do consciously, it's an automatic response. It's our body's way of building rapport and showing that we're on the same wavelength. This synchronization can create a sense of harmony and mutual understanding. This could involve something as simple as taking a sip of her drink after you do, mirroring your actions in a subtle yet significant way, or crossing her legs after you cross yours. These small gestures can speak volumes about her interest, but it can also be more subtle than that. Mirroring can happen in the most nuanced ways. She might adjust her posture to match yours, aligning her body language with yours without even realizing it, or even start using similar hand gestures when she talks. This can create a rhythm in your interaction, making the conversation flow more naturally. The fascinating thing about mirroring is that it happens automatically. It's an instinctive behavior that we're often not even aware of. We're not even aware we're doing it most of the time. It's like our bodies have a mind of their own, communicating on a deeper level. But if you start paying attention, you'll notice that it happens all the time in conversations with people we're attracted to. It's a silent signal of connection and mutual interest. So if you notice that a woman is mirroring your movements, it's a strong indicator that she's feeling a connection with you. It's her way of saying, I'm interested and I'm engaged. It's like a secret language that your bodies are speaking, saying, we're in sync, we get each other. This nonverbal communication can be incredibly powerful in building a deeper connection. Chapter 7. She compliments you. When a woman compliments you, it's a clear sign that she's noticed something she likes about you. And no, I'm not just talking about generic compliments like, you have nice eyes. I'm talking about specific, genuine compliments that show she's been paying attention. Maybe she compliments your taste in music, your sense of humor, or your ability to make her laugh. Maybe she notices your new haircut or tells you that you look sharp in that shirt. Whatever it is, a genuine compliment is a sign that she sees you, she appreciates you, and she's not afraid to let you know it. Now, some women are naturally more complimentary than others, but even if she's not showering you with praise, a few well-placed compliments can speak volumes about her attraction. And here's a little secret. When a woman compliments you, it's often an invitation for you to compliment her back. So don't be afraid to return the favor and let her know that you appreciate something about her too. All right, there you have it. 7 signs that a woman is secretly attracted to you. Attraction can be subtle, and not everyone is comfortable making their feelings obvious. But if you start noticing these signs, chances are she's into you. Remember, the key is to pay attention to the subtle cues, the unspoken language of attraction. Don't be afraid to trust your gut and make a move if you're feeling it. The worst that can happen is she says no, but even then, you've gained valuable experience and confidence. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more tips on relationships, attraction, and personal growth. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.